game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Tulsa's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Finding an escape route. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Tulsa got it rolling on the ground with the last play. Let's see if they go back to it. On the run, it's Allen. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. All down the hill. Move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds a crease at the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
That third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Alford. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Flores. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. There he goes. just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on 3rd and goal? Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay. Well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
To the air, it's Alford. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Handoff to the lone back. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down. Also move the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Alford. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it downfield. He's got it all right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Caught behind the line. It's Gregory. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? To the air, it's Alford. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Johnson. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Alford. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Freeman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Red pass, it's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. There's the pressure. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Back to throw, it's Alfred. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Cowboys offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do, because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys will have it first and 10. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Makes a catch at the 15. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Breaks the tackle. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to pass, it's Flores. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Going to the running game. Looking for room at the 40. Breaks into the open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Golden Hurricane, after that explosive run, back to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Allen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 4 over USF. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Snags it down the right side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Flores. He lets one fly deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Snags it quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Smashes through the tackle. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Tulsa wasting no time.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Flores. Takes a hit as he fires. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Hit as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Immediately fires to the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ford. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Flores. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off time, and a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They'll run the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on third. Lost one deep down the right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. first drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Flores. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now they'll have to dial something up on third down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Pulls it in. It's Gee. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses have played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team.
Number 29 in punt formation to kick it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. He's got his man across the middle, and he'll be brought down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Peterson. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Peterson. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's Lloyd. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Number 19 with the grab and the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to bring it out. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Gilbert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll run for it. On his feet at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Alford. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 11 over Cal. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.